let's review the analysis one more time. As of yesterday, we're expecting to go to 198. We all remember this chart, that this is a 4-hour chart, okay, and there is a correction, a higher degree correction on the daily chart. We know that this market actually finished wave 5. There has been an A after that wave 5. There's a B. This could be C, or it should move lower to test the top of wave 1. Top of wave 1 actually comes in at 145 and 146, not at 150 that is shown here. Okay, so we move now to the 4-hour chart. You'll find that as of yesterday, we were expecting, if all the cryptocurrencies were moving higher, that we see here in red was going to be a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, so it was going to be a 1, 2, and a 3. 1, 2, and a 3. We expect that to take us all the way to 198. Now, if all the crypto, and then we have a bearish market that will take us down to wave 3. This is going to bounce at that point 146, 145. This is the market bottom. We move higher as of that level. So this is the 1-hour chart. Since yesterday, we were considering to buy into wave 2 here. Okay, we have a bounce, a valid bounce. We still do. This should take us all the way to 198 or 206, and then we sell. This is the principal trade, would be to sell at 198 and 206. Sorry, it was a stop at 221. We're going to 146 and 150. Now we have to incorporate into our trade what's going on with all the crypto assets. All crypto assets are about to correct. Ethereum is about to correct, Bitcoin is about to correct, Ripple is also about to correct. The only asset that's not showing any potential for correction is Litecoin, and this, I think, is a trap. I mean, you have to be very suspicious of it. Okay, it could correct very suddenly, it could correct very quickly. You're looking at this fib structure to do your correction. Okay, when we say to do correction, what are we correcting? We're correcting this down wave. Okay, so there has been an A, B, and a C. All right, what we're actually saying is a bear flag. This is a bear flag, yes, and this is the most. Okay, so there is no point in buying into this if the whole crypto asset class is correcting. If the whole crypto asset class is correcting, this will correct very suddenly, I think, and the market just wants to lure us in. Of course, the market's not really an entity, but you cannot expect this to go up if all the other asset classes are going down. Fundamentally speaking, you're at the top of that bear flag. There's a bear flag. Okay, so what we want to do, what we could consider to do, is once we get negative momentum on this, because we're not getting that signal, this is what's so devious about it and what's so deceiving about it. If we get any negative momentum on the 15 minutes, the market is a sell. We just want to sell this market, and we'll go down to 150. This will be the most lucrative, all right, market to sell. Okay, because I believe we've been following it, it's the weakest. Okay, so what kind of sell signal are we seeing on Litecoin? Currently nothing. All right, so this is the only negative signal we're having. This is 5-minute chart. We could be having a top out, heads. There's that shoulder. This is going to be a shoulder. If this is really going to project a degree 3, then we've seen an A and a B and a C. This is just our first leg, so allow us just to do these labels. There's gonna be another B now higher, and then we're gonna have a C down. Remember, we're just using the 5-minute chart, so this is, you can have a lot of choppy corrections, but it's just indicative of what we would expect. Okay, so Where is this? Just bear with us a second. All right, so again, this is a B up, and then we're gonna have a C down. It will take time. Okay, so we could consider, if you think it prudent, we could want to sell 195, 194.5, these levels, even without having a signal. We sell these levels, we go to 150 or 155. Okay, we sell these levels because these are 127, 138% above the current wave C in the market. This is actually a wave C. This is, it was going to be, if we are going to project inverse fibs out of this, we go to these levels. If we're going to project inverse fibs out of the whole wave, we go to 196 and 197. So it makes very little difference. Would rather be in the trade, so it's going to be 195 and 194.5. We sell these. Stop is still at probably 220 or 221, what we have on our analysis. Target is 150. All right, if we get negative momentum, anything that looks like a degree 3 negative momentum on the 5 minutes, the market is a sell right away. You can decipher the Elliott structure out of that 5-minute chart. Yes, we all know now how to do this, and we just sell 50% into that structure all the way to 150. Okay, if we get negative momentum on the 15-minute chart, then we know that there's going to be a bigger correction, and if we want to be more aggressive, instead of selling 195, we come down to 50% of this head and shoulder. You're seeing shoulders, left head, shoulders to the right. Just sell 50% into the right shoulders with a stop above the head. If you get negative momentum on the 15 and good negative momentum on the 5, we go, of course, for a deeper correction in this issue because it's expected there's going to be a deeper correction in this issue. Deeper correction in this issue takes us to the top of a 1. You have your level 1. Okay, you're seeing head, major head. You're seeing, of course, shoulders, smaller shoulder now. Here, SSH. This breaks down. You actually can do a measure of a head and go all the way down, but too much. I believe it will not really be in line with what we're seeing with the rest of the crypto asset class. But seriously, we're looking at the top of a 1 here, 150. We're looking at the top of a 1 here, 130. Either or. This is a 3, wave 3. It will correct to the top of a 1 in green here, 130. This is the wave 3. A, B, bear flag, C goes to 130. So probably be a very lucrative trade to take. To be prepared in case there's a deeper correction across all the crypto assets. Okay, then we would want to be short into Litecoin and take advantage of this, of what could happen. So to project targets from the head itself. So this is, of course, a head and shoulder formation. You would expect at least to see 100 these kind of fib projections. And let's take a look. This is a 1 hour chart. We can even take it down to 4 in order to have. So we're having 144. We have a C here also, 144, very close to that 130, and 127, very close to 130.